Hey there, Taurus. It's Bridget with Native Touch Tarot. Welcome or welcome back. And if Taurus is your sun, moon, or rising, this is your reading for the week of February 15th through the 21st. So we're keeping things exactly the same. We're going to grab a couple of angel numbers, go into tarot, then wrap everything up with a native spirit oracle card. And if this is the type of content that you enjoy and you haven't done so already, I'd love it if you'd hit that subscribe button. Costs you nothing, but means the world to me. Your first number, 2020, compromise. Your beliefs and assumptions are validated, showing that you are on the right path. Embrace your talents and gifts, using them to benefit both the world and your own prosperity. Serve others with kindness and generosity, as your potential is boundless. 888, karma. Abundance is on the way, and it extends beyond just financial wealth. This is a reminder that true fortune encompasses all aspects of life. If you don't appreciate those around you today, they may not be there tomorrow. Take responsibility for your actions and use this awareness to unlock your greatest potential. And spirit guides, come hang out with Taurus and myself for this reading. Please guide my hands and my heart so that we can have a little fun. Your first card, Queen of Swords. I like it. Ooh, okay. Queen of Wands. I'm digging it. Nine of Cups. Queen of Cups. Look at all this queen energy, guys. Magician. Okay, we got the Four of Cups. We are rounding this out with the 10 of Cups, guys. I told you things were turning for you, Taurus. Let's talk. Hopefully you guys are feeling this shift. Well, we're starting off in the center of our reading, or center of our star, rather. The Queen of Swords. This feels like you are waking up on a soul level. The clarity that you hopefully are experiencing, I feel like it's kind of building. Like there's momentum where everything is going to start making sense. Even why you had to go through the nonsense and the BS that basically everyone who's a Taurus had to go through. You're going to start feeling very clear. There's going to be some kind of breakthrough. The Queen of Swords is also telling me that you are ready to focus on your future. Whatever's been holding you back, nonsense from your past, and let that go. Because the Queen of Swords is all about clarity, keeping your eye on the future, and also she is just so experienced in so many aspects of life that maybe this is your sign to draw in, or draw off of, rather, your experiences. Because you also have the King of Pentacles here. So your core issue this week, you will be getting clarity. Abundance is going to start rolling in. That King of Pentacles is all about prosperity and abundance. And he is very, very hardworking, very trustworthy. With these two cards combined, though, it feels as though you can't be stopped, Taurus. Remember your angel number, 888. Abundance is on the way, and it extends beyond financial. So you are going to get clarity. Things are going to start making sense, forcing you to really start putting your hopes and dreams together for whatever the future looks like for you. Because abundance in all aspects are going to start flowing to you. Your north position, Taurus. This is the guidance from above. You got the Queen of Wands in this position. So, that Queen of Wands is all about confidence, making sure that you are holding your head high anytime you walk into a space. So, spirit guides, what's going on with this Queen of Wands? What does Taurus need to know for the guidance from above? You have the Seven of Cups. You're going to have lots of choices here. And I think as these feelings start to flow to you faster with this new moon and the eclipse and the Chinese New Year, we've got one heck of an amazing energy level wise week coming up. So not only are you going to have confidence off the charts, you're going to have so many options in front of you that you're going to be able to do whatever you want. It's almost as if the universe is opening up a series of doors down a hallway saying, Taurus, man, you've been through it. Now take your pick. All of them have a prize on the other side. You just have to take the one that makes you feel all warm and fuzzy. So you're going to have this amazingly bold energy pushing you forward, which is really important, especially because we are going into the fire horse year. The Queen of Wands is all about fire, lighting you up. I think you're heading towards a transformation here, Taurus, because you're a new beginning. Let's look at position 3, the East. You have the Nine of Cups. Again, I can only hope and pray you are starting to feel this. The Nine of Cups is all about fulfillment, Taurus. It's finally coming to the realization that if your heart desires it, there is a way for you to accomplish it, to get it. You can have whatever you want. But up until this point, I don't know if you honestly believe that. So with this Nine of Cups, your wishes can absolutely come true. Spirit guides, why do we have the Nine of Cups here? What is going on with this energy for Taurus? Oh my gosh, guys. Can't make this up. Wheel of Fortune. Your luck is shifting. So now your new beginning is all about realizing your wishes can come true. And maybe you are at the baby stage. Maybe you're just finally realizing what your dreams are. But if you've made it past that point, this new surge of fire in your belly is going to make you realize that not only are you thrilled about realizing what you want to do or what you want to have or be, that you're now going to start believing it can happen. And that shift in your belief system is going to be what triggers fate. Your good luck coming up. Now let's look at what we have to get rid of, though. So this is our new beginning. This is what we have to get rid of. Queen of Cups. So let's see how this one's going to shake out. Now, the Queen of Cups, she's all about love. She is absolutely all about being emotionally well balanced. She, though, leads with her heart non-stop, making her incredibly intuitive. But let's back up to that last statement. She leads with her heart. Is this the thing that we should kind of tamper down a little bit? Are we being asked to be a little more logical? Maybe take the feeling out of this situation. Spirit guides, why do we have the Queen of Cups here? What is going on with this energy for Taurus? The Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups is all about celebrating your harvest. Okay, you've worked really, really, really hard. And I'm sure half of that battle, Taurus, was trying to keep your head on straight, trying to keep your faith in the future. It's hard to get kicked when you're down and to be expected to jump right back up. So if you feel like you've been kicked when you were down, it's okay. What we need to do, though, is we need to remove the emotional baggage from that. And we need to focus on how hard we worked and start celebrating the fact that you still believe the universe has your best interest in heart. Be grateful you've made it this far. You made it to the other side of your nonsense. Be grateful. Being grateful is going to draw in so much more stuff to be grateful about. So, to recap, if you've been overly emotional about the situation, if you've been crossing your arms and pouting, saying, you know what, the universe hates me and I hate the universe. Well, let's get rid of that. And let's start focusing on how good we actually have it. Start focusing on your harvest. Focus on the fact that you made it to this point and you still trust the universe. Now let's look where your growth is coming from this week. The growth for you, Taurus, is coming from the fact that you are remembering who you are at your core. You are the magician. You are incredibly ready to start creating the future you want. See, the magician has all the tools he needs in his tool belt. And we actually came to this floating rock with that tool belt on. Now, in my head, that's a funny visual. So, but anyways, yes, you were a little baby wearing a little tool belt. You came here with all of the tools. Unfortunately, stuff happens. We forget how to use them, or even if we have them available. This is your wake-up call. You have the tool belt. If it's in the back of your closet, go dig it out. Go get the tool belt and put it back on. You're going to need it for your next mission here. You can create anything you want. And I think you're starting to remember that, Taurus. Spirit guides, can you expand on the magician for Taurus? The High Priestess. Oh, Taurus, you are remembering everything. So not only are you putting that tool belt back on, you are holding your head high with confidence off the charts. Now we have the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is here because I think you have to be reminded again, your potential is limitless. See, the High Priestess, she wears a crown, and it is the eclipse. So on that, well, it's the full sun. Sorry, yes, that's the full sun. But she has no roof over her. There's no ceiling over the High Priestess. It is your reminder that there's nothing technically holding you back. She is your connection between the universe and Earth. Let her help you. She's only here to encourage you, to make sure you remember how to communicate with the universe. This is all about trusting yourself, trusting your gut, trusting those little voices that when you know you're doing something you shouldn't be doing, well, shift gears and stop doing it. Trust the high priestess because she's going to work hand in hand with the magician. So your highest potential in this reading, we actually have the Four of Cups here. So the Four of Cups, this is an energy of regret. But you're regretful because you may have turned down an opportunity or an offer that came in. But let's expand on this a little bit. Spirit guides, why do we have this Four of Cups here? What is going on with this for our highest potential? The Hermit. Okay, so you're being asked to look within. This feeling of regret, this feeling of a missed opportunity may not be a missed opportunity. It's starting to feel like I don't want to say your feelings are wrong, Taurus, just possibly misplaced. It feels as though you're kind of upset that something didn't work out the way that you were hoping and praying it would. But it turns out it wasn't for you to begin with. The answers that you were seeking from this outside opportunity, Spirit's here to tell you, you didn't have to do all that work. All those answers are within you. So look inside, Taurus. If something is rubbing you the wrong way because you think you missed out, I don't think you did. I don't think that was your opportunity to miss. Whatever you were trying to fulfill with that missed opportunity, you already have it in you. So look inside because the answers are already there. And I think you're going to figure that out because your outcome for the week is happiness, optimism, positivity, a joyful family. You have the 10 of Cups. And this is one of the happiest cards in the deck. Like you are completely emotionally fulfilled. So Spirit guides, why do we have the 10 of Cups here? Can you expand on this for Taurus for the outcome? There's going to be a sudden change. You have a Tower moment. Tower card doesn't always have to translate over into a moment. But this energy is all about shifting gears quickly. This sudden change, I think your Tower moment is going to be really, really, really good for your soul, Taurus. I think something that you thought was going to work out isn't going to work out, and that's the master plan. And I think you're going to see that. Maybe not immediately. Maybe you're going to scream at your TV screen right now and say, Bridget, you're an idiot. You have no idea what you're talking about. But in a couple months, maybe a couple weeks, you might have a different tune. Because a Tower moment is a possibility. You know, nothing is set in stone. We have free will. So if there is an unexpected change, though, please try to be focused on anything positive about the situation. Any kind of silver lining that you can find when life throws you a curveball will be the best way to handle this. Because ultimately, these two cards combined is going to lead you to happiness and emotional fulfillment. So let's grab our native spirit card and figure out how we are going to wrap all of this up, because this is looking pretty darn good if you ask me. Hopefully all the earth signs are rocking and rolling this week. Okay, you have thunder drum. Bear with me. Okay, thunder drum. Stand up and be counted. Be assertive. Be the Queen of Wands. Don't be shy about sharing your gifts and letting the world know about your value. Declare with authority, this is who I am and this is what I stand for. Make a stand for others less fortunate. Take risks. Walk in rhythm to the beat of your own drum. This is not the time to step back or step aside. Oh, I think this fire is going to be lit underneath you. Your native spirit wants you to know, throughout the world, indigenous people have called spirit through drumming. Drumming was used to activate one's fighting spirit before battle, as well as for joyous celebrations and sacred ceremonies. It was also used for healing rituals. In every case, the drum beat was used to open spiritual realms. A thunder drum calls the thunder beings from the sky, and they arrive with passion and incredible vitality. Drawing this card means that it is time to step in to your passion. Make a stand in life for what truly matters to you. So there you have it, Taurus. That was quite the ride. I'm very excited. I hope you guys claim this energy. And if any of this resonated, I would love a like, share, or follow. It really does help out small channels like mine. And if you made it this far, thank you, Taurus. I'll be back next week for your weekly reading, and I hope you make it a great one.